Welcome back to the Cobra Trading Channel, everyone, where we focus on people, passion, and platforms. I'm Alex Bustos, and today we're going to be talking about hotkeys. So before we go all into hotkeys, what they are and what's so useful about them, I want to make a huge disclaimer. You gotta be careful. Don't just set up a hotkey and get going right away, because hotkeys can be very dangerous as well. If you set a hotkey and you are not used to it, you can put yourself in a very, very uncomfortable situation and lose more than you can afford. So be careful. Make sure you start small with hotkeys, just like you're supposed to start small when you trade. So first off, what are hotkeys? Hotkeys is a function that you can set up on your platform through Cobra Trading, and you can actually make Control B, Control 1, whatever you want to set an action, right? So if you want to buy 100 shares, you can make Control B, buy 100 shares. You can make it buy 1,000 shares, and you can even be more specific and make it buy 100 shares on any specific route that you choose. This is something that's going to help you with execution, right? You're thinking, man, I can get in really quickly. You can, but you can also use it to get out really quickly as well. And you can also set hotkeys that can help you exit all of your positions. So you might be asking yourself, why would I want to get out of all my positions? If for some reason there's some bad news that you feel is going to affect the entire market, you can use a hotkey to exit all of your positions at once. Now, your platform will come with already designated hotkeys. You can customize each and every one of them. You can create some. You can even set up hotkeys that are very complex, not just buying an order, selling an order, or exiting all positions. You can make it buy an order, and at the exact same time when it buys that order, it sets a stop. We can go further and further, and you can customize as much as you want, but the key is these hotkeys are for you to help you become a better trader, to help you execute faster. And you're probably wondering, why would I want to execute faster? Well, it all depends. If you're someone who's going to be day trading the market and you're in and out, getting in as soon as you see something happen is very important. But if you have to manually type in your price and manually click the buy button, those seconds wasted could be the difference of a profitable trade and an unprofitable trade. So you might want to try taking advantage of hotkeys. Now, one thing we suggest here at Cobra Trading is if you're going to set up a hotkey, maybe start off with a couple of easy ones, very easy functions like cancel the order. And that is very simple, but you want to start off small and a little bit of hotkeys, because if you put 10 all at once, you're going to hesitate. You're going to be worried. Maybe you press Control S and you meant to buy something, but instead you sold and you forgot that you set the wrong hotkey because you got to memorize 10 of them. It's better to memorize maybe just one and then add another and then add another over time. Maybe start with something very simple that you don't really need right now, like cancel an order, and then maybe add a buy hotkey. And instead of adding your full position, if you're a trader who may trade 1,000 shares per position, instead of putting that buy order at 1,000 shares, maybe start off real small with a hotkey, maybe 200. The reason this is important is if you haven't tried hotkeys yet, then you might not know if for any reason you want to get in something and you don't know you got in already and you press your hotkey to buy and you just like, oh, did I get in? I'm not sure. And you hit it again. Sometimes you can hit it twice on accident. And if you do that, you might double your position. It's important to make the hotkey a little bit smaller till you're used to it. Because if you're not used to it, I'm telling you, you could easily slip and actually lose more than you want, or maybe even sell a position when you meant to buy more. So it can be very, very complex if you do too much at once. So just start off with one hotkey and slowly add another and add another. You don't have to rush into it, because a lot of people will set up all their hotkeys and then try to trade the next day, and they can have a huge headache because they did things that they weren't trying to do, but they just haven't memorized the hotkeys well enough to execute well. So I hope you got a better understanding of why you may or may not want to use hotkeys. And if you have any questions for us at Cobra Trading, feel free to reach out to us at cobratrading.com. Click the live chat feature or give us a call. We're happy to help. Thanks.